At just 9 years old, Princess Charlotte has stepped into the spotlight in a way no one expected. Known for her cheeky charm and confident presence, she has grown up surrounded by royal traditions and pressures few can comprehend. Now, Charlotte has done something extraordinary that has the world buzzing. She has confirmed rumors that have been swirling around the royal family. Even Lady Anne, a seasoned royal figure, was left speechless by Charlotte's bold actions and maturity. No longer just the adorable royal waving from the palace balcony, Charlotte is stepping into her own spotlight. Born into monarchy, her life is a mix of privilege and pressure. Behind the perfect images lies the story of a girl navigating royal traditions, public scrutiny, and private challenges. Recent events show she's more than a royal child. She's becoming a figure of intrigue and influence. From palace whispers to bold moves, Charlotte is emerging as a force. What makes her revelations remarkable is how they relate to the royal family's ongoing struggles. With her mother Kate Middleton battling cancer and her father Prince William under pressure, Charlotte has become a symbol of resilience. Her maturity, sense of responsibility, and quiet role as a unifying presence have become clear. Even Lady Anne, known for her devotion to duty, was amazed by Charlotte's poise. So, what exactly did Charlotte do? What rumors did she confirm? The answers lie in a story of courage and duty beginning in Kensington Palace and echoing across the royal world. To outsiders, her life seems like a dream, growing up in palatial homes, wearing designer outfits, and being hailed as a future icon. But behind it all is a child carrying a heavy burden. Every smile, wave, and cheeky moment is dissected by the media. Yet Charlotte's challenges are unique. Her childhood is unfolding during a time of royal crisis. Kate's illness has deeply affected the family, and Prince William's responsibilities have grown heavier. Royal drama, from rifts between Harry and William to King Charles's legacy, adds more tension to Charlotte's young life. Amidst all this, Charlotte's maturity has become apparent. Observers have noted her quiet understanding of her family struggles. She's not just watching, she's responding. From stepping back from public events to comforting her younger siblings, Charlotte's actions show emotional depth. Her emerging role is being quietly defined by resilience, a trait recognized and nurtured by Lady Anne. The British monarchy is steeped in tradition, from grand state functions to strict royal rules. For Charlotte, this means balancing expectations like curtsying, old-fashioned dress codes, and formal behavior. These can often suppress her natural curiosity and joy. But Charlotte is not fading into the background. She's showing signs of independence, questioning family practices, making candid remarks, and expressing herself in subtle ways. Lady Anne has become a mentor to Charlotte, seeing both promise and risk in her defiance. Her challenge is guiding Charlotte to balance tradition with individuality. Too much tradition might stifle her spirit, but too much rebellion could be dangerous. Rebellion might lead Princess Charlotte down a path similar to Prince Harry, whose exit from royal life left deep scars on the family. That's why Lady Anne's mentorship is vital, serving both as a shield and a compass, teaching Charlotte the importance of tradition while also encouraging her to modernize it in ways that resonate with the public. This delicate balance may soon define Charlotte's biggest moment yet, a moment where she begins to reshape what it means to be a royal in the 21st century. One moment that truly marked Charlotte's transformation was during her mother Kate Middleton's health crisis. Kate's quiet battle with cancer eventually became impossible to hide, even from her children. For Charlotte, realizing her mother was seriously ill was a turning point. The once vibrant, playful child began to withdraw. Observers noticed her growing silence in public, her absence from events, and a solemn demeanor far beyond her years. However, her quietness wasn't only from sadness. It showed deep observation. She noticed her father Prince William becoming more distant, overwhelmed with responsibilities. She saw the tension among palace staff and overheard hushed conversations cut short when she entered a room. Then came the moment that confirmed what many had only suspected. In a private chat with a family member, Charlotte expressed her worries. Though her words were simple, they were powerful. She mentioned her father's distraction, her mother's absence, and a strange tension in the air. These innocent but profound comments confirmed the rumors about struggles inside the royal household. Hearing it from Charlotte, someone too young to understand all, brought a rare authenticity no adult could offer. This revelation became a wake-up call for the royal family, especially Lady Anne. If a 9-year-old could sense cracks in the facade, how long before the public did too? For Anne, it reinforced the importance of protecting Charlotte while also preparing her for what lies ahead. Lady Anne, a pillar of strength in the monarchy, has taken on perhaps her most meaningful role yet, mentoring Princess Charlotte. Anne's life has always been defined by duty and the ability to manage royal expectations without losing her sense of self. That balance is exactly what she hopes to instill in Charlotte during these turbulent times. When Anne first took Charlotte under her wing, it wasn't just about etiquette, it was about the future, and saw Charlotte's struggles weren't just external but deeply personal, dealing with her mother's illness, her father's emotional distance, and the pressures of being a Windsor. Anne's mentorship has been a mix of tough love and compassion. She corrects Charlotte when needed, but also celebrates her moments of strength and maturity, and has shared stories from her own life, drawing parallels with Charlotte's current situation. What makes Anne unique is her long view. She knows that Charlotte's actions today could shape how the monarchy is seen tomorrow. That's why she's so focused on helping Charlotte balance tradition with modern identity. One of the most revealing moments came at a recent family gathering. Charlotte, usually quiet, suddenly spoke up about a family matter. Her words were thoughtful, measured, and mature, impressing everyone in the room, and, known for her composure, was visibly moved. It was proof of just how much Charlotte had grown under her mentorship. As Charlotte continues to face the complexities of royal life, the lessons from Lady Anne will surely stay with her. With and by her side, Charlotte has not just a mentor, but a champion guiding her through every step of her journey. Charlotte's growing strength as a leader was perhaps best revealed in one unexpected moment, a confrontation with her father, Prince William. What began as a simple question from a curious 9-year-old became a window into her emotional depth and rising sense of responsibility. She asked, "Why do you look like Uncle Harry?" referring to William's decision to grow a beard. To most, it seemed trivial, but for Charlotte, it was symbolic. In her eyes, the beard reminded her of the rift with Prince Harry, whose absence still hung heavy over the palace. What made Charlotte's question so powerful wasn't just the courage to ask it, but the way she asked, calm, sincere, and filled with honest concern. It wasn't a childish complaint. It was a reflection of discomfort with change. Lady Anne, ever the observant one, witnessed this exchange. She didn't intervene, but her reaction said it all. She was visibly impressed by Charlotte's ability to speak so thoughtfully. It was a moment that highlighted Charlotte's potential as a future leader, unafraid to confront difficult truths, but always with grace and respect. Prince William's response showed how deeply Charlotte's words had impacted him. Rather than dismiss her, he took her concerns seriously and ultimately shaved off the beard. A small act, but one that spoke volumes about Charlotte's growing influence in the family. This wasn't just a personal win for Charlotte. It was a glimpse into the kind of royal she may become, bold, thoughtful, and grounded. As Lady Anne later said, "This is just the beginning of Charlotte's journey as a bold young leader." Princess Charlotte's influence is growing, confirming long-held rumors that she could one day stand at the forefront of the royal family, possibly replacing her mother, Kate Middleton, and even Princess Anne. At just 9 years old, Charlotte is already showing signs of being a masterful mediator, capable of navigating the complex dynamics within the royal family. She has subtly handled the tension between Prince William and Prince Harry, reminding everyone of the importance of family unity through small gestures like her thoughtful questions and the bracelet she made for William. Charlotte's ability to bring warmth and connection to strained relationships marks her as a future leader with remarkable emotional insight. Lady Anne, who has spent decades navigating royal protocol, has noticed Charlotte's potential as a natural diplomat and has already begun mentoring her, teaching her how to balance tradition with modernity and assert herself without overstepping boundaries. Charlotte's actions at recent family gatherings have demonstrated her growing maturity and influence. Whether it's comforting her younger siblings or speaking up about family dynamics, Charlotte proves that power doesn't always have to be loud. It's often the quiet gestures that make the biggest impact. Charlotte has earned approval from Lady Anne, who, known for her stoic and no-nonsense demeanor, has become both Charlotte's toughest critic and biggest supporter. At a recent family gathering, as discussions became heated, Charlotte stepped in with calm and wise words, diffusing the tension. And, who spent her life upholding the monarchy's values, saw Charlotte embodying those same principles, making her proud. For Anne, Charlotte represents the perfect blend of tradition and modernity, a young royal who speaks her mind but does so with grace. Charlotte's bond with Queen Elizabeth II was one of quiet depth and mutual admiration. The Queen saw in Charlotte a spark that reminded her of herself. Charlotte, in turn, looked to the Queen not just as a regal figure, but as a source of wisdom and inspiration. The lessons from their time together, especially in the Queen's final years, shaped Charlotte's understanding of duty, resilience, and adaptability. These qualities have become integral to Charlotte's approach to royal life, making her both grounded and forward-thinking. As the only daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, Charlotte faces a unique challenge. Balancing royal expectations with the desires of a young girl growing up is not easy. The public's fascination with her every move, whether it's a cheeky wave or a confident smile, has placed her under constant scrutiny. Every word, outfit, and gesture is analyzed and compared to those of her predecessors, like Princess Diana or her older brother George. The pressure is immense, but Charlotte's ability to remain neutral and grounded will be crucial as she grows older and navigates these dynamics. Moreover, as the monarchy transforms under King Charles III, Charlotte must prepare for an uncertain future. The royal family's relevance in modern society is questioned, and Charlotte will need to adapt quickly to a constantly changing landscape. Despite the challenges ahead, Charlotte's natural charisma, emotional intelligence, and the mentorship she receives from figures like Lady and have equipped her to face whatever comes her way. And, in particular, has instilled in Charlotte the invaluable skill of balancing tradition with modernity as she steps further into the public eye. Charlotte's path forward is filled with hurdles, but if her recent actions are any indication, she is more than capable of overcoming them. The world will be watching as this young princess continues her journey, but one thing is clear: Charlotte's story is just beginning. She is no ordinary royal. At just 9 years old, she has faced challenges that would daunt even the most seasoned family members. With quiet resilience and bold determination, Charlotte has begun carving out a unique role within the monarchy. From her heartfelt questions to her symbolic gestures, Charlotte has shown a rare ability to bring warmth and unity to a family often embroiled in tension. Her bond with Lady Anne has been pivotal, offering her guidance through the complexities of royal life while embracing her individuality. The lessons imparted by Queen Elizabeth II, combined with Anne's modern mentorship, have positioned Charlotte as a beacon of hope for the monarchy's future. What truly sets Charlotte apart is her authenticity. In a world where the royal family is often seen as detached or overly polished, Charlotte's candidness, empathy, and quiet strength remind us of the human side of royalty. She is not just a princess. She is a symbol of what the monarchy can become, a blend of tradition, modernity, resilience, and relatability. As Lady Anne has said, Charlotte's journey is only beginning. The challenges ahead are daunting, but if anyone is prepared to face them, it's this bold, charismatic young girl. The world will be watching, and we can only imagine the incredible chapters yet to be written in